Hello everyone, my name is Lysander. I'm an intuitive and healer, and welcome to my event video today. So this is a ritual. The ritual today takes more the form of a healing session, and we are noting the winter solstice today, which symbolically marks the return of the sun. It's the longest night of the year, and after this point, the days will start to grow long again, all the way up until the summer solstice, of course. It's also the beginning of Capricorn season, so the sun shifts signs, and the illuminative power of the sun brings a highlight to different qualities of ourselves. Take a look here. Taking a look at my notes. Kind of giving us more of what we need to succeed and triumph in the time ahead. And of course, the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction in Aquarius. So these two planets will be aligned above in the sky, and you should be able to take a look at it during the nighttime, I think, over the next week. So Jupiter and Saturn aligning brings up a lovely energy. These two planets are, in my mind, a kind of polarity, just like Mars and Venus are to each other. And it brings a focus of helping us be more of what we are, our individual selves, as well as assisting in connecting to all other souls in this world. So Aquarius has its own polarity as well, which these two polarized planets emphasize. The emphasis on embodying ourselves fully as individuals and our individual potential, and the place that we all hold in the greater collective. So we are going to get started in a few moments. I just want to do a wee intro and give people some time to join us live. If you're watching this during the replay, that's totally fine too. And you can also rewatch the ritual if you'd like to engage the healing multiple times. For anyone who would like additional information about the energy and being engaged today, I did do multiple posts under the event page. So if you go to my Facebook page, Lysander Xanthus, Clairvoyant Psychic, and go to past events, you'll be able to find the event that this video was for, and be able to read those posts. Alright, it is in the video description. I'd like to do a little reminder and give you guys a moment to do this if you would like to do so. I mentioned please come ready to be undisturbed, relaxed, and present. It's suggested to have some water near you. Drinking water is helpful during and after receiving a healing, as well as any objects that help you feel peaceful and receptive, such as crystals, soft blanket, a journal, play music at a low volume, tea, snacks, really whatever you want, or you don't actually have to have any of those things also if you prefer. I will try to be attentive to the comments throughout this video, but I will be focusing on the healing for the most part. Alright, I think we will go ahead and begin. So first, I'm going to guide you into being present here and now. Of course, whenever people join the ritual, that's completely fine. Keep your eyes open. Take a moment to notice everything that you are seeing around you. Take a moment to notice everything you're hearing in the space around you. Notice the taste in your mouth, any sense on the air or the lack of. Notice the temperature in the room, how your body feels. the weight as you sit or stand or lie down, feeling of your clothes, any places of tightness. Bring your attention to any emotions you're experiencing right now, the thoughts running through your mind. Just observe. Really note what it's like to be you here in this moment. And now take a moment to expand your awareness or use your imagination in connecting with the space we're participating in here in this video, with me, with anyone who is watching or will watch or has watched this video, since time and space are in a sense illusions. We're all here together participating in this energy and this work, only in taking in what's good for us and harmonious with us. Now that we've taken a moment to be here, we're going to move into the first part of this healing. So we're going to take a moment to connect with the sun first, since this is winter solstice and the sun is moving into Capricorn today. So again, we invite in the symbolic growing of clarity and illumination within us in our lives. And we invite in this illuminative energy upon where along the metaphoric cliff face of our lives and current situations we can gain sure footing on the way to the top and ensure our success in the time ahead. I really love Capricorn energy. For that reason, the goat is sure-footed. That's what I associate. So continue to be present and focus on your breath and on your body and what's living inside of you. I'm going to pull down energy from the spiritual body of the sun with that tone of Capricorn and of that sense of rebirth from the solstice down to all of you. Just be open to receiving. Taking this energy, and in the time ahead, it will show us where we can place our feet in order to successfully climb upward and move forward, and whatever issues opportunities or challenges we may be faced with, so that we can clearly see the way ahead and gain sure footing. We open ourselves to all the good that is ahead and allow ourselves to not only have that, but to win it for ourselves and allow ourselves to succeed, to make the right choices, to exercise all the wisdom within us. Shine a light so that we have the full freedom to truly make our path ahead and for it to be the right path. For some of you, this will be intensely clarifying, help bring the pieces together in a new way. For some, it might be uncomfortable, seeing how certain things, certain steps where perhaps you were planning to have your feet fall would crumble away underneath you, and that you can't go that way. You actually want to get what you're hoping for. But it's okay. Constant adjustment can empower us to know that we are capable of making this way for ourselves. You can do this. Right. I'm going to take a moment to sit in this energy, give it a moment to integrate, and we will move on to the next part. Before I do the planetary healing with the Jupiter and Saturn energy, I feel inspired here in the middle to incorporate a blessing from Bona Fortuna. So continue to focus on your breath. I'll be using the statue here as a focal point. And so I'm going to ask her to bless all of you. And Bona Fortuna is more of a representation of a universal force of abundance. It gives absolutely without any stipulations or any requirements of deserving. It just gives and gives. So it is ultimately up to you to accept the blessing. I will begin that now. Bona Fortuna, bless all those here in whatever time, in whatever place, all those who participate in this ritual, Bona Fortuna, bless them. Bless their year ahead, the year 2021. Bless them, the things that they need in their life, material and immaterial. Bless their hopes and their goals. Add your blessing to the illuminative power of the sun and the other planetary healing you'll be taking in this time. Bona Fortuna, bless us all. Don't forget to drink water. We'll be moving on to the planetary healing for the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction in Aquarius. I feel like going in and talking a little bit about this energy after all, before I pull it down for us. So Jupiter and Saturn are, in my own mind, ends of a polarity, in a similar manner that Mars and Venus are polarities and complementary. Saturn brings us down to Earth. It shows us what is reality, the path under our feet, what must be done. It pushes us to fulfill our word, our potential. Jupiter raises our eyes to heaven, metaphorically. It shows us the possibilities ahead, what could be, and inspires us to reach for our own magnificence. Each one is only half of an image together. I feel we can finally see the whole story, the whole map of our path. We come together this day and form a bright star in the sky, a star that can lead us forward. Here together in Aquarius, they highlight aspects of the polarity that I see within Aquarius, the focus on our own unique individuality and being part of the collective, interconnected with all the other individuals in this world. This energy shows us we can be practical and idealistic. We can be our individual, unique souls, with our own individual destinies and part of the greater tapestry of all the souls in this world and part of the world destiny. The radiance of these two planets shining down on us is bringing illumination into the soul and subconscious during the period they shine together. This alignment has the potential to show that not only can we be more than what we are, but that we should be. It brings hard ambition to what might be normally dismissed as lofty ideas. And we can use this energy to bring our dreams down to earth where they can become real, and we can surprise ourselves that they are even more wonderful than we imagined. But that we must do it, every astrological event is neutral in a sense. It has ways it can manifest as a great blessing and in good ways, and of course in negative ways. And at the end of the day, it all depends on our own choices. So remember that's what you make of this It's about what you choose to make of this energy. So I'm going to be channeling this planetary energy down. In this planetary healing, I will be emphasizing, of course, the positive aspects and using it as an influential force to bring out the positive potentials in all of us and to encourage us to use it in its on its good side, as it were. So again, just to be present, focus on your breath, and to allow yourself to receive. This energy should have a surprisingly, since I'm tapping into it myself, a surprisingly grounding quality. Should feel more solid, not airy, not in a trance, but really fully manifested within yourself. With this energy, I pull it down into all of us for healing, all the things that we may wish to have healed, as well as total beings. This energy assists us in being fully embodied and manifested souls here in the physical, to bring our ideas, our goals, ambitions, dreams out of the ethereal and spiritual and into grounded physical manifestation. Material and spiritual are part of a holistic reality, not separate. Energy encourages us to know the real, tangible power, putting our feet on the earth and being fully what we are, and allowing what isn't really us to fall away. It's easier to take responsibility for ourselves, to find sure footing ahead, to fully articulate and to live our principles and to create our dreams as reality if we are fully and really here We're not trying to escape if we're not in denial. And it doesn't have to be a downer sort of thing, but it's so empowering knowing that the path is at your feet and that you have to walk it and that the power's in your hands. There's a slight movement I sense. It's almost like gently stirring awake something in you if you let it. There's a lot of different kinds of changes happening. And attuning to this energy can help us in those shifts ahead by really helping us to own our responsibility and power. If we are really living as ourselves, then we will always have a place. Every soul here has a place. The sense I get from this energy is of being born to walk the path that you're meant to, of having what you need to do that. Much as that might be a cliche, especially if we remember that we're ourselves, we're created of Source, and Source is all things. That, in that carried over sense, we really do have everything we need, whether it's technically in us or it's there at our fingertips to discover it. Energy just has such a strong sense of stepping forward. Have a beginner's mind. All right. Concludes the healing. Saturn and Jupiter are just going to take a few moments to be here. Sit in this energy to integrate. Notice your own feelings and impressions from this energy. Not just what I'm saying, but what you're experiencing. Come back away from our mini collective to your own individual spaces, to your own individual present awareness. to add a quick alignment and balancing healing for everyone here. Again, all you need to do is sit and receive. Should help facilitate that integration of energy. So for those of us who do have other things planned in our day, we can move forward into them. Energy is intelligent. It knows what it is that you need here now, this moment. This does conclude our ritual and planetary healing. But let's not rush off and to talk about a few things to have in mind. Once this video ends, if your schedule allows, ideally, I suggest taking a moment to sit, lie down, relax, listen to music that you like, or journal, or just be, drink some water, eat good food, just take care of yourself, take a moment to be with yourself, rather than moving on to the next task of your day, on to distractions. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're not on Facebook, but to just take a wee little break, however much you want, whether it's just a minute, 5 minutes, a half hour, a few hours, of the whole day. And allow yourself to be in touch with yourself, to notice any feelings in your body, and if there's any emotions or intuitions attached to them. And today is an excellent day for planning. So other than my first suggestion, well, some of you are the planning type, whether it's with a planner, just thinking about your goals for the next year, since it is sort of that time of year as we bring this one to a close, to think about what things you might like to see in the year ahead. It's a great time to do readings for oneself about the best way to approach your year, to have your best year yet. Just a great day for self-reflection, whatever way you like to do it, whether it's planning or just being with yourself, or to be with those you love in more of an interconnected reflection. A good time to connect with your deities or your guides, or just with yourself. And the year ahead and the years ahead have a lot of interesting energies in store for us, and a lot of wonderful and interesting things we have the potential of experiencing. Be most blessed, and thanks for joining me today. Would love your feedback about this experience, since it's a little different than rituals I've done in the past. And I hope that ultimately it serves you well. So again, you're welcome to rewatch. And if you can catch it outside and take a look at it, it should be interesting. I'm going to see if I can see it from where I am. So I'll see you all again later. I am going to go ahead and do some readings today as well. To be most blessed. I'll see you again soon.